the new tag team champions. But before we get to them, Pat, give this team a proper introduction.
Monday Night Raw is war.
You do it every time and it's never funny.
Raiders.
It's never funny.
War? You're out here promoting war?
War Raiders.
That's a shame, man.
I know.
Man.
We're here for
You
peace.
should be talking about peace. Because the whole world is at peace right now. We are the tag team champions. You understand that, right? Patrick? You understand that, Patrick? Time is, bro.
We do want to welcome
Understand
the former WWE champion, Kofi Kingston, former King of the Ring, Xavier Woods.
There you go, let
Listen
him
all
know.
out.
Actually, we're so excited to see that Pat is here.
My
got
God,
choked
Pat,
out.
we were so concerned about your well-being.
And your friends did nothing
why?
to help.
They did.
We're absolutely
Security stopped
ineffective.
them. No, nobody attacked Gunther.
Didn't
I'm
Darius
gonna address it
Butler
later.
play football? He couldn't break through the security line to help his friend?
Horrible friends.
What happened, bro?
And speaking of King of the Ring, we'd
Useless.
like a shout out to our broadcast colleague, Wade Barrett, who 10 years ago today won the King of the Ring
Why are you
tournament.
talking about Wade right
So
now,
interesting.
bro?
He's done
You got the
wrestling.
greatest tag
Because
team in the
Wade's
history
our
of the world
partner,
right
and we
here.
don't dump our partners
Talk
like you
about
dump
us.
Big E.
No, we dump
Talk
dead
about
weight.
us.
We dump dead weight.
Yeah.
Match
That's
is
right.
underway.
We
This
didn't
is
need him.
We keep good
We didn't
Wade.
need him.
War Raiders against McDonough and Finn Balor. Interesting matchup because the Judgment Day lost their tag titles to the War Raiders late last year, the night that, and then later on, JD McDonough would get injured. I'm sure his life is flashing before his eyes in this matchup
Yeah,
tonight.
maybe he'll not have to do something so dumb this match.
Wow.
It's great to see JD McDonough back. Never good to think about the Judgment Day back in title contention.
You think that's impressive? JD McDonough coming back? Well, tell him.
I tore my Achilles off the bone, came back in 9 months. Nobody talked about me. I picked myself up by my bootstraps and we won the tag titles again.
JD McDonough
9
almost
months?
killed himself.
Why didn't you talk about what Woods did?
Yeah,
Even
you
with
see,
the same enthusiasm, bro.
I did. We did.
Come on, man. You did not.
You guys are on
Not
a beach.
enough.
You guys are on a beach not listening to anything.
we were on
You should be
vacation.
on this on vacation for us, bro. We done did the hard work, bro.
You sound like the Sanders family out here.
Oh!
Big back body drop
Back drop.
to JD McDonough. Xavier, I did mention the fact the Alicia Taylor haircut's great. I like that.
How dare you?
That's so funny because I've been doing hair like this for years. She just got here belonging to me have a cup of coffee. You're going to put her over?
Let's talk about these two teams, because one of these teams who wins this matchup could be in line for a future tag team title opportunity. Who would you guys like to face?
It don't matter who we face.
Think
We're
about
at the
this.
top of the mountain, man.
Judgment Day, you said they lost the titles to the War Raiders. That was what, their second or third defense in like 140 days or something?
Paper champions.
Oh, look at that.
Paper champions. See, y'all don't want to talk about that, though.
But what is your issue with?
Jeez, so you guys are scared of the War Raiders.
Who's scared of the War Raiders? We just beat them at WrestleMania. What are you talking
Hey,
about?
there's,
bro?
but they're,
What are you talking
they're
about, Patrick?
friends. They're solidified. They're a great friendship, great team.
Oh, yeah, sure. Because when Eric was gone, what did Ivar do? He skyrocketed to the top.
Look at the War Raiders having their moment.
What y'all want to do? Don't look over here.
You're in a match.
Don't look over here.
Focus on the match, boys.
You see what happens when you don't pay
You
attention?
see?
Oh, well, that's what happens.
Okay.
The powerhouse of Ivar and Eric.
These guys, they're just not really a team. Because what happened when Eric came back, Ivar got pulled back down off the pedestal that he built for himself.
Ivar was skyrocketing to the top.
That makes absolutely no sense.
They were just champions.
And then he comes back. Now what's Ivar doing? Losing matches at WrestleMania, losing titles.
It
He
makes
should have cut the dead weight like we did.
Ivar could have just kicked his partner to the curb like other teams have because they got hurt, but he didn't do that.
Cut the dead weight is what it's called.
We cut the dead weight. We cut the dead weight. Won these titles at WrestleMania. We know Ivar clearly doesn't cut any kind of weight except when he.
Oh! Just shook the ring.
It's impressive because he's fat.
Problem
Wow.
right there. Yeah.
Big.
He's
Fat.
hefty. He's big bone.
He's big.
Fat.
Big bone.
Man, I am so glad that we're joined by the tag champs.
Hey,
the
say
New Day.
what's up. Mike, come on, man.
No, I am. I'm being
really,
honest.
I'm really surprised at you, man, because we have a long history, bro.
I'm
We
being
used to talk
honest.
about how you were one of the greatest commentators of all time.
Thank you.
We twerked in your face at the beginning
Thank
of the
you.
New Day.
Yep.
We have a history, bro.
Yep.
And now you're over here with this like lack of enthusiasm to talk about us, man.
Can we?
It's
talk
sad,
about this?
bro.
You
Everybody.
guys are the greatest tag team of all time. I'll admit
Don't
that.
admit it,
Wonderful.
right.
It's great, but
Yeah,
show
it is.
some respect to some other teams, maybe.
Why?
The greatest
Why?
tag team of all time?
The
Yes.
greatest tag team of all time. Do the stats lie, Pat? If I were you, I would be quiet, Pat, because you've never won a championship, right? How many Super Bowls have you won?
Okay.
Oh, that's a zero, right? That's a zero.
And
How many
JD
times have you won
McDonough.
these titles?
How many?
13 times, bro.
Off the
If I were
corkscrew,
you, I would be
Plancha,
quiet when talking to us.
and a kick
get
out.
it.
Guys,
You
if
don't
you're
know what
going
it's like to be a
to do
champion.
commentary, it's very important that we focus on a possible finish in the match.
Focus on the match then.
If there were guest commentators out here for your match, you guys would be all upset if you weren't talking about what was going on in the ring.
Yeah.
We would, yeah.
Because what we do is
Balor.
interesting. What we do is interesting in the ring, Michael.
You should be talking about us regardless.
Yes.
Whether we're on the side, or whether we're doing commentary, or whether we're in the ring, you should be talking about us.
Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
Well, McDonough's looked great since the return from injury.
I agree. Finn Balor also looking fantastic.
I'm surprised McDonough's able to walk after what he went through a number of months ago.
Judgment Day's got a lot of gold too right now.
They got a lot of gold.
Yeah, they got a lot of gold. Dirty Dom's the Intercontinental Champion.
But they don't have the gold that matters, right?
They're going to try to add 2 more.
Does Finn have gold? Does JD have gold?
Well, they want
Does
gold
Carmelo
again.
have gold in the apples?
Yeah.
No, he don't have no gold.
Yeah. Finn's got a lot of abs. Ivar's, we call him absent.
Now, you guys have been thinking about this all day.
Oh,
Nah, man, it's just off the cuff, bro.
You should
that's how we do it off the cuff, Michael.
Should have been a part of that roast.
You know?
Oh!
Big kick to the back of the neck. And remember, Eric and Ivar both nearly ended their careers with serious neck injuries. McDonough
And
kicked
to their
out.
credit, they came back. How about that?
That's
wow.
awesome. JD
Round of
McDonough too.
applause.
JD McDonough almost lost his career right here in front of us.
And he came back, huh?
That's right.
Okay, so that's admirable, isn't it?
It's super admirable.
Yeah, because when you guys talk about E, you don't talk about that.
No, it's all, oh, we're so mad at Kofi.
Yeah.
We're so mad at Woods.
We sent him home and he never came back to work anyway. Okay.
You know that we had won no matches at WrestleMania with E on the squad? You realize that?
You talk about that?
Yeah, we did. We had talked about it on the Countdown show.
Yeah.
We dumped him.
Listen, you guys, we're not against you guys. I don't know where you're getting this attitude from.
We're
You guys are
against
the
us.
greatest team of all time. All of a sudden, you decide to brag
Greatest
about
team
it.
of
But
all time.
you say it tongue-in-cheek, and this guy, who doesn't really know his wrestling history,
I mean,
is
that's a
talking
lot.
like he knows something. He doesn't know anything.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
You don't know nothing, bro.
Who,
Hawk and
me?
Animal have
If I
some
were
things
you,
to
I would
say.
be quiet.
If you guys would be quiet, this would be much more entertaining.
Uh-oh.